3. Okay. Hey, we are the Grabers. I'm Josh, and this is my lovely wife, Taylor, and we're here to talk to you about the 6-week challenge. So I guess you could say we were the guinea pigs for this thing. We started one of our own in June. That took us through July. And so we're going to talk to you a little bit about what we did and some things that you all can expect in this upcoming challenge. And so I guess first thing is to kind of tell you all why we decided to start the 6-week challenge. So I'll let you kind of fill the people in on why we got going.
Well, quarantine, I think a lot of people, for us, I guess, ate a lot, didn't work out a lot, packed on a couple LBs. So for me, it was like, okay, let's take a little bit of a break from the overeating and feel healthy again, rather than feeling lethargic and sitting on the couch a lot at home.
Yeah, I think, or I hope that a lot of you all can also relate to that. The idea of, all right, well, we were in this stay-at-home order, and maybe our workout routines got disrupted, and certainly the rest of our lives got disrupted, and so certainly might have been some eating of our feelings, or just lack of self-control, being at home all day, and being bored. And so, yeah, we both kind of came to a point that I think we were like, okay, we got to change something up.
Yeah.
And so we decided that we were going to challenge one another to be healthier. So for us, it started with just, hey, we want to eat healthier and we need to start exercising more consistently. And so we devised a point system that we could challenge each other on and kind of have some friendly competition. And essentially it was just maybe not so friendly.
It was friendly.
Some friendly competition. And so it was a point system of, basically just every day you could earn up to 3 points, 2 points for being within your caloric window for the day, and then 1 point for exercise. And we had some different things on what all counted for all of that. But in 6 weeks, I feel like we both made some really good progress. We got our sheets here, but we tracked everything, and collectively we dropped over 15 pounds and about 10% of our body fat. So I think it definitely worked. What do you think the biggest challenge was in that 6-week period?
For me, it was staying within my calorie window, because I work from home, and I'd worked from home before the pandemic, but I still had issues with self-control and food, just because food is right there and readily available at all times. So it was a challenge also realizing how much I was eating in a day, because we were tracking with MyFitnessPal, and I kind of realized, oh, I ate a lot of goldfish, like that's gonna add up. So for me, that was my biggest challenge.
Yeah.
What was yours?
Yeah, I think, we were able to have Zoom workouts, and so I was able to meet some new people and do these workouts every day that I really enjoyed online. I did miss being in the weight room, but it was the same thing. It was the nutrition side of things. And so the MyFitnessPal that Taylor mentioned, that app was very helpful, because we would log everything a lot of times before we would even eat it. So we would know what our calorie intake was going to be compared to maybe what it should be. And Chelsea's going to do a walkthrough video on MyFitnessPal for those of you who haven't used it. It's not the only resource, but it's one of the better ones that we found for being able to track your food. You can literally enter anything. And for us, just scanning your food. You can just scan barcodes and it puts it up there and gives all the nutrition facts. But yeah, that was challenging. But for me, I think, just like working out, now what helps me get out of bed a lot of mornings, maybe when I don't want to, is knowing that there are 4 or 5 other guys in the weight room who are counting on me to be there. And so that accountability helps. With nutrition, I feel like it's a lot harder, but with this challenge, I had you for accountability, and we had the MyFitnessPal tool, and I thought that was extremely beneficial.
Yeah, I think doing it together was really helpful, because if I had a day where I wanted to, eat more goldfish, I was like, well, Josh is probably on his, calorie intake goal for the day. I should try to be too.
Yeah. And I think, it is maybe easier since we live under the same roof, but that speaks to the point of this E3 challenge and the E3 community in general, is that you're not going through this journey by yourself. You know, we're not doing it by ourselves. And so that's kind of the whole purpose of this, is to create accountability between you all and between us. And so, yeah, that was for sure helpful. And I think there are going to be some things that we took away from this that will hopefully continue on beyond the 6 weeks. What do you think is the biggest takeaway that you plan on continuing?
Well, I feel like I feel better now, which it's always the case, right? When you become healthier, you realize, oh, my body feels better when I'm eating better and exercising and etc. But I enjoyed it because it wasn't like a weight loss challenge. And so for me, it felt more like a journey to get healthy that I can continue, rather than putting so much pressure on myself to lose a certain amount of weight. But I feel like just having goals in mind has been helpful, and I want to continue with that with the next round of the challenge, or just in general to know, hey, let's try to get this many points a day, even if we're not necessarily tracking it like we were.
Yeah, I think the same thing. It was helpful to get the nutrition side included with the exercise, but just kind of understanding or relearning that it's not just one or the other. You got to have both. And actually, you need more than that. And so that's what I like about this new iteration of the challenge, is that it's going to be incorporating hydration and sleep and a few other things that are vital to living a truly healthy lifestyle. So, you know, for me, I'm excited to get back into it on Monday and join you all in this challenge and learn more from, you know, what's working well for you all. And hopefully this video has provided some kind of insight into what was good for us and what was successful. All right, well, we're looking forward to, like I said, getting to know some of you all and sharing experiences with you in this 6-week challenge and just encouraging one another. And yeah, until then, we'll see you all later.